Funny saying, whether the love is right or wrong, the person who has the abortion is still a doctor. Okay, come baby. Stories. Funny. From curry to burrito. An Indian guy lost in America. Hello, dear viewers of Stories Funny, where we explore the funny things between cultures and sometimes between curry pots and burritos. You know, people look at me a little strange because I'm Indian living in America, but everyone thinks I'm Mexican. The gelled-haired guys come up, Vatos, locos, hermano. I say, Hola, bro. And sorry if my pronunciation sounds like Google Translate is stuck. But listen, they were the first people to accept me, so I played along. And you know, when you play along, you have to dive into their culture. Like, hey, you think burritos are cool? Wait, we've had roti for 5,000 years. Actually, to be fair, the Arabs are the real masters of rap culture. They rap everything, from kebabs to women. I swear, if they celebrated Christmas, it would take 3 days just to unwrap presents. And when you open it, it's like, oh, hummus again. Surprise! The culture in North America is interesting too. The first time I performed in the States, a black guy came up to me and asked, "Hey, what kind of brown are you?" It wasn't an insult, but my white friend who was with me got mad for me. Like, bro, that's racist. I was like, no, it's just the Pantone color. So I said, I'm Indian. What kind of black are you? He looked at me, straight-faced. I'm from Minnesota. I was like, dude, it's really snowy in Minnesota. Do you know your skin is on hard mode? After that show, someone came up to me and said, "Your face is very Muslim." I was annoyed and said, "Your face is very Catholic." Then I realized everyone is being too sensitive. Now you ask a Chinese person, "Hey, are you Chinese?" They'll say, "How do you know?" And you have to play dumb. Oh, it's just your yin-yang energy. I'm trying to do what I did in Canada, like go camping. Sounds ridiculous, right? An Indian guy went camping in the middle of the American woods. The whole neighborhood was looking at me like, "What are you doing here, Circle K employee?" One guy glanced at my backpack like I had explosive curry in it. I said, "You're wearing the exact same backpack." Then, boom. I mean, booming laughter, not the other kind of boom. I camp because I like to smoke weed and eat mushrooms. So every night around midnight, I sit and look at the moon and philosophize about birds. No, not the kind of birds you think. I'm talking about birds. They wake up really early now. They're chirping at 1:30 a.m. Back in the day, birds woke up at 5 a.m. That was a sign you were too late to get home. Now they wake up at 1:30 a.m. and I feel like I'm flying with them. I asked Google, "Why are birds waking up so early?" Google said, "Climate change. The Earth's axis is shifting. Birds are migrating earlier." I was like, oh, so the immigrant birds are coming early, stealing all the worms from the native birds. Then I heard the voices of American conservatives in my head. Build the sky wall. Keep the worms great again. I work in comedy, which means I sit around all day waiting for it to get dark before going to work. And those of you who actually go to work, wow, that's scary. You know what office work is? It's a group zombie cosplay. Every morning I say, "Good morning," and my face looks like I'm praying for a meteor to fall. I pretend to go to the bathroom to avoid work. I even bought a pair of shoes just to pretend to go to the bathroom. My coworkers look under the door. Who's wearing these shoes? I'm the Batman of the bathroom, baby. One time I went into Foot Locker and asked an employee, "Hey bro, "What's the best pear for sitting still?" He said, "Any pear will do, Grandpa." That was when I had an epiphany. I realized why people in wheelchairs wear brand new shoes, because they are masters of shoe care. It was my dad's birthday. I didn't know what to get him. And you know what? We all exist because our dad had a moment of glory. That moment is when he created us. And it's hard to give him anything that would make him happier than that moment of ecstasy. I thought, how about I give him one myself? But then I remembered. We weren't that close. My grandfather was a pretty conservative guy. His favorite saying was, "Woman driver, no survivor." I know, it's wrong. But come on, it's still hilarious. And that's why I love you, because you're both a big old man and a natural comedian. Thank you for listening to Funny Borders, when cultures collide and laughter explodes. Remember, whether you're Indian, Mexican, or an alien, just laugh. Because if you don't, those 1:30 a.m. birds will. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can follow along with us. Together, we'll keep finding the best stories to help you drift off nice and early. Take care, and see you next time.